didn't see you there. Lots to do today, so let's get started. Thanks, Megan! Thanks, Megan! The first thing you've done right! Today you're working on the 13th Amendment and Reconstruction. Each of you has your own copy of the worksheet that's going to be submitted today, and just like for your Civil War research projects, you'll fill everything out on that worksheet and submit it. The first part of the lesson today is looking at how the 13th Amendment was ratified. You'll sort of be simulating the debate that took place between congressmen when the 13th Amendment was being passed. The first thing that you'll do is pull open the source set found at this link where it says here. It's also attached as a PDF just in case you're having trouble with it loading. But everyone, all group members, will read the introduction here. When the 13th Amendment was proposed, what it actually says. And then there are 4 different perspectives on whether or not the 13th Amendment should be passed. And each group member will look at a different one of these 4 perspectives that you'll have to present to the rest of your group. In that presentation, you have to make sure you address these questions listed in the middle of your worksheet. You have a couple different options for answering these. You can either answer them right in the text, right on the worksheet, or you can do it on a separate document and submit that along with this worksheet. When it's time for every group member to present their options, you'll take notes here in the table. So when Republicans present their position, you'll listen and decide whether or not they support the amendment, whether or not they think that the Constitution could be amended to abolish slavery, and whether or not they think that Black people, once slavery is ended, should be granted all the rights of citizenship that other Americans enjoy. After you fill out the table, answer the reflection question at the bottom. So again, that's read your perspective and prepare your presentation, present and complete the table, and answer the reflection question at the bottom. For the second part of the lesson, you're going to be looking at the period following the end of the Civil War that historians call Reconstruction, because it's a period during which the United States was being reconstructed both literally and figuratively. There was a lot of damage done by the war that needed to be repaired, and in the figurative sense, that relationship between the North and the South had to be repaired as well. Reconstruction, for the most part, begins with the ratification of the 13th Amendment, which you just saw up here. So a really important thing to consider as we learn about Reconstruction over the next couple weeks is how former enslaved people are being integrated into the United States as citizens. For today, we're just getting an introduction to Reconstruction. So each of these items circled on the timeline, you'll conduct a Google search to learn a little bit more about each of these events and explain the significance of them here where it indicates on the document. As soon as both the first and second parts of the lesson are complete, you'll hit submit. You'll see a submit button up in the top right-hand corner. And please make sure that you include me on your Zoom calls or text if you have any questions. Hey, welcome to my neighborhood. Isn't it just gorgeous? Gorgeous. So, the question of the day for your parents is about where they lived before you came around. Their favorite place or neighborhood, just a little bit about them before you.